Hmm. Another thing that's weird about this realm that we're in, Erin. Now, this is a relationship based realm, meaning that we all depend on each other, whether it's
Sure.
food, mother, son, woman, man, woman, son, or woman, child, or your close friends, or just we all. One person does this, another person does that. We interact with each other. Um, there's a saying, Erin, it's lonely at the top. And even the symbol of the pyramid, you have the pyramid where it's like wide at the bottom and it gets narrow when it
Mhm.
comes to the top. I would love to know from source energy, from yourself, what you studied. What's the purpose of getting all this information? And I'm resonating at such a high frequency, Erin. I mean, I'm so high to the sky, and it's just, but I'm lonely. It gets the higher my frequency get, the lonelier I get. I can't connect with this person, can't connect with that person, can't connect with them, can't connect with
It's
to the
real. It's
so.
real. Yeah.
What's the purpose of living in a relationship
Mhm.
based world
Mhm.
where I can't have that many relationships because I'm so on such a high frequency?
Because we're living in this dimension, and let's just say version of Earth at this time, this particular timeline,
Mhm.
where not as many people are going to be on your frequency, then that's just part of the experience that you signed up for as the teacher, as the star seed, as the light worker, as the gatekeeper, as the wisdom way shower.
Hmm.
It's just a part of the job. Now, what can also happen is when you sit in that mastery of solitude and self fulfillment, you will then match the frequency of the souls who are resonating and who can, we'll put it this way, support your highest mission. So they will be more in alignment. And though I'm just hearing from many people who feel lonely right now, those people are coming. Those people are coming.
Yo, you know what's crazy, Aaron? Sometimes like you'll meet people who are good and who want to support you, who want to show you love, but you don't want them to show you love. You want them to show you love. So it's like even though you have people that will support you, like
Yeah.
damn, but I wish my day one would show me love. Why can't? It's like
Mhm.
you want a certain person to show you love. You don't just want the love sometimes to see, Aaron. You
Mhm.
want the love from a certain person. And if that person,
Attachment.
huh?
That
That's
would be called attachment.
attachment. Wow. Oh man, that's
Because
a
this is actually what it is.
it's a
This
hard,
is what it is. You want the love from that person
yeah.
because you actually want their validation and you value their opinion just based on the history of you and this person. For whatever reason, you value their opinion. And because you value their opinion, you want their love more than, somebody that you don't really know much about, or there's no weight or emphasis on this person's role in your life.
Right.
So we have to release the attachment,
Hmm.
and we have to learn how to give ourselves things that we want from other people. That was a huge part of my mastery journey. Is
Say that again.
okay,
Say that again. We have to.
we have to learn how to give ourselves things that we're desiring other people to give us, be it love, validation, acknowledgement, right? Whatever these things are, how can start asking yourself, how can I give that to me? I don't even need that person. How can I give it to me? Become your own source for what you're looking for.
Mm,
And
mm.
then you don't have leaky energy.
Right. 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 We're talking about tapping into the quantum field, Erin, and jumping timelines of your desired reality. If you're on the internet, and I talk about this with a lot of my guests, a major topic that's all over is about relationships and the turmoil with men and women. What I want to ask is, why do you think? What was the purpose? And I'm asking a lot of things about what was the purpose in this realm? What was the purpose in this realm? What was the purpose in this realm? Why would women outnumber men so vastly if you know obviously that may cause a dilemma when it comes to everybody because I talked about it being a relationship based world, everybody being fulfilled and everybody being happy, everybody finding someone. Why would there be a world where women outnumber men at such a large degree?
This is really interesting. But what source is giving me is because the masculine hasn't been in its ascended, let's just say the ascended version of masculine energy, it's sort of a protection mechanism because on a biological level, women are already like on a physical biological level inferior to men. So if you have all these men on top of the fact that they're not vibrating in the highest frequency or tiers of consciousness, that's a very dangerous situation for women. So it's sort of like I'm seeing this as a energetic balance for the planet, um, just to maintain some levels of harmony as opposed to just let things get too chaotic.
Mm, very, very, very interesting. Okay, so just keeping things moving. We're in 2025. We're entering what they say the golden age, and there's this talk, a lot of talk on the internet about religion versus spirituality. Me and you both, we've studied Bashar. We've talked about Bashar in the past. He's another.
We spoke about Abraham Hicks. I don't think we ever spoke about Bashar.
Okay, no, we did talk about Abraham Hicks, but yeah.
Okay, okay. I didn't. Maybe I'm kidding. Okay.
You're aware of Bashar, though, right?
Oh yeah, of course, of course.
Yeah. So one of the things that Bashar talks about a lot is permission slips.
Mhm.
Now, permission slips just using something to tap into the quantum field. They may be this right here. If this gives me allows me permission to tap into the quantum field, then I got to use this. You got to use what you can use to tap into divine source. Okay, there you go. There you go. See, there you go. In terms of religion, if people in religion use Jesus as a permission slip to tap into the quantum field, is it wrong for somebody who's in the new age movement to come along and say, hey, that guy didn't exist or that story is not real? If it's working for them, should we mind our business and allow that to work for them and just do whatever works for us?
100%.
Okay.
It's like if you believe in a rock and you believe that that rock is God's source, whatever you believe about that rock, and that helps you, that's your connection to source, then source is like, we don't care. Doesn't matter. Now, with religion, these are also soul contracts. You know, when you are a spirit, you go, I'm going to choose my religion. I'm going to choose the family I was born into, and fully knowing what their beliefs are, to what extent those beliefs are going to influence you or be a major theme in your life. So if it's working for people, just leave them alone. Let them do them. Like for the people who are ready to raise their vibration, access higher dimensional consciousness and higher dimensional concepts, that's already encoded in their soul's plan. They're all, the universe is going to drop in people and resources and information that's going to put them on that path. So you thinking that you need to save the world and come in and save the day, no. Infinite intelligence is going to do that if that's encoded within that person's personal soul blueprint.
Yeah, very interesting. Okay, I had to ask that. So I want to ask that. So, in terms of us vibrating, to our height, to the highest degree, or tapping into our preferred timeline, a lot of the texts talk about us, the law of attraction and us attracting certain things and having faith and being confident and us being gods or whatever. And in text form, I mean, in tech, yeah, when it's written down, a lot of people resonate with it. When it's in the holy books, people resonate with it a lot. It's beautiful. We teach it to everybody. But it seems like, Erin, when somebody embodies the information, the same people who are reading the information, like let's say I'm reading the information is right here, right, Erin? I will read it, I will love it, I will teach it. Then when I turn around and I see it embodied in somebody, I get triggered by it. Like, oh, what are you doing? Why are you talking like that? Why imagine if they talk like Muhammad Ali, and I'm like, whoa, what are you talking about? You're the greatest of all time. But I just read that in this book, and I liked it when it was in a book. But when I seen it, embodied it, when I see Muhammad Ali say it, I don't like it when he says it. I only like it in the book. So
Mhm.
what is it about people liking it in the book? But if
Right,
Muhammad
right,
Ali says it, if Floyd Mayweather says it, I don't like it then. I only
right.
like it when it's written down in the book. What is it about humanity that gets triggered when it's when it's played out in human form?
This is just ego. What's the saying? People want to see you successful, just not more successful than them. So when something's in a book, it's it's just an idea, right? It's just but it's not something that is in your face. It's not yet tangible. So for some people, they just might get triggered that someone's actually living in that mastery, that it's not just in a book. And what humans like to do is the audacity. You know, I think about somebody like Kanye West, where people say, like, how dare you believe in yourself that much? But meanwhile, if they read it in the book,
Yeah.
then totally, completely, it's like, yeah, we should all be self-confident, but when you're actually experiencing the frequency of confidence, it triggers you. Now, if it triggers you on a deeper level, it's also because it's mirroring back to you where that frequency is not yet embodied for you. Because if I'm confident, when I'm interacting with somebody that else that's on that same level of confidence, that's inspiring. It's like
Mm,
finally
mm,
somebody else is on this vibration. So
mm.
if you're getting triggered that people are walking in mastery that you thought was maybe just in a book, it's because you want to be on that level and you are not.
So let me ask you this: a real life scenario. If what should somebody do, Erin? Like let's say somebody says, Erin, how was your day today? And you like magnificent, godly, and you see and you see Erin, and you see it offends them. Does a part of does empathy kick in for you, or I don't know if I'm using the right word, and you're like, wow, I kind of hurt them by saying that. Maybe I shouldn't say it again, or do you just double down and keep saying it? This because I guess that, the reason why I'm asking that, because I guess that's kind of describing lowering your vibration
Right.
to appease somebody. So do you double down on your high vibration, or you like, damn, that kind of hurt them?
Yeah.
Maybe I shouldn't be that bold with my positivity.
So here's what's really going on a vibrational level. When you first begin attuning your frequency and embodying some of those higher vibrational qualities and attitudes,
Mhm.
you're probably still around people who are not in that energy.
Oh, okay, I get what you're going. I get what
You
you're
see? And
going.
so the universe is really going to basically test you to see, are you ready to hold it?
Mm,
Doesn't matter who else is on it.
mm,
Are you willing to be the person in the room with the dominant vibration? Now,
mm,
ideally, it should get to the point where pretty much any room you're in, more than likely, I'm probably the highest vibrating person in here, and
mm.
I'm okay with that. But also, you start you being in rooms and with people who are also on that vibration where you go, it's a great day, and
Right,
they go, I know, it's so beautiful.
right.
Like where I the building that I live in right now, so it's a luxury high-rise building, and pretty much everybody here is like retired. I mean, this is San Diego, California. They're successful, happy, rich, whatever, and everybody is like, it's a great day.
Mm,
So what does that show me? It shows me, oh, I'm really embodied in this energy.
right.
I'm not even surrounded by negative people anymore. It's great. I don't have to even think about, am I in too good of a mood? It's like, this is the vibrational standard around here. This is the energetic standard.
Mm,
So if you're still surrounded by folks who are vibrating in that frequency, I want you to hold it, and I want you to be comfortable with holding it, because when you're comfortable with, the universe will scan your vibration and they go, oh, this is really who you are. Let's give you more to be thankful, grateful, excited about.
mm. Yo, I always love talking to you because it's like really like I feel like Like even if you say you're not channeling, you're channeling all the time. It's like
Yeah.
you're just channeling all the time, and it's like it's so pure in the way it comes through you, man. I love it. I love these
Thank
conversations.
you. Thank you.
I love. But by the way, family, we got almost 2,000 people in the room. If you didn't come in earlier at the beginning of the show, I just want to remind everybody, Erin Lyons will be at the Nine Eat the God Fest in Georgia on February 8th. Family, please get your tickets early. We are at 80% capacity. They will be sold out soon. I do not want you to miss it. I don't want to hear the same, oh, I should have got it. I should have got it. I should have got it. Family, get your tickets now. They are extremely reasonable. This is the deal of a lifetime. There's so many amazing speakers that are going to be present in Georgia on February 8th. It starts at 7 o'clock and it ends at 1. And it's different from anything I've done before. And it's going to be different from anything you've ever seen. I guarantee you, you will have the time of your life. What Erin is coming through with is, just trust me, you do not want to miss it. It's going to be an emotional experience. It's going to be a heartfelt experience. It's going to be a godly experience. Family, do not miss this. Family, don't miss it for anything in the world. Family, make sure you get your tickets. Let me share this link one more time. Got to get rid of a couple of trolls. Let me share this link one more time. All right, family. I didn't pin it. I'm gonna pin it at the top a little later on, but it's in the chat, family. Usually King Simon is in the chat. King Simon, where you at, King? I see Q Reeves in the building. Real quick announcement. Shout out to the brother Q Reeves. He will be on the show tomorrow. So tomorrow 9 o'clock, y'all can tune in to Q Reeves. He will also be at the Nine Eat the God Fest. So it's gonna be very godly, y'all. It's gonna be very godly. All right. Let's keep this thing going. Damn, I want to get a couple of questions from y'all before Erin gets out of here.
I want to really help a
Yeah,
few people quantum leap tonight. Like
love it,
really quantum leap. So
love it.
you guys can ask questions, like not weird one-off stuff, but like something you really want to shift on.
Indeed. I'm going to give you an opportunity to get those questions together. And while we do that, let me just ask you this last question before we get to some other questions. Erin, what do you think? We always talk about the imagination, right? And how important the imagination is. And it's very hard, even if a lot of people don't want to admit it, for them